Hello, hello! Welcome to today's live English lesson here on the Speak English with Vanessa YouTube channel. I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you for taking time to enjoy English, to learn English, and to use it. If you're here live, please write comments in the chat box, answer my questions, participate. If you're not watching live, you can still participate. Write comments below this video. I'll try my best to give you some feedback. That's the most important thing about live lessons. If you can come to the lesson live, I'll try to give you feedback. We have live lessons every Tuesday and Thursday at 9 a.m. EST. EST is the New York Standard Time. So I hope that you can join me. If you'd like to get a notification about these live lessons and you think that maybe you might forget when they are, all you have to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel, and there's a little bell icon beside the subscribe button. If you click the bell, then you'll get a notification that says, "Don't forget, live lesson starting now, live lesson starting now." And that way you can join me live, just like all of our friends here. Thanks for joining me. Jean-Jacques, Mohammed, Kenneth, Mateo, thanks for coming from Egypt, from Thailand, Cambodia, Brazil. Wow, you guys are really international. Well, today we have a really important topic, one that I get asked about a lot. So we're gonna focus today on the present perfect tense. But if you have any negative feelings about grammar or grammar classes or grammar terms, maybe they make your heart start beating faster and your eyes get bigger and you get a little worried. Oh no, grammar. Don't worry. Take a deep breath. Today, we're going to talk about it clearly. I'm going to ask you a lot of questions and you're going to be able to use it a lot. So I hope that at the end of this lesson, you're going to have confidence using the present perfect tense. So are you ready for my first question? My first question today for you is, what is one thing that you did today? What did you do today? What is one thing that you did today? And now, just a little hint, my question is using did. What did you do today? This is just a simple past verb. What did you do today? So for me, my sample sentence is, I woke up. I woke up today. It's 9 a.m. I haven't really done that much yet. So for me, I'm going to say, I woke up. Simple, clear, one thing that I did. Gabriella says, I went for a walk. Wonderful. Khan says, I went to school all day. Zanib says, I surfed the internet. I booked a course. I took my lunch break. Great. So far, we've used just simple verbs. I booked a class. I took a walk. I worked. I had my lunch. Well, what if we want to introduce the word already? Ooh. If we want to introduce the word already into your sentence, then let's change your verb. So take the sentence that you just wrote. Maybe you wrote, like Federica says, I went to work. Well, let's say if we add the word already, how can we change the verb? I'm going to give you a sample sentence here. I'll take Federica's sentence as our sample. I went to work is going to change to I have already gone. Oh, to work. All right, so we've got a couple things happening here, and I want you to do the same thing with your sentence. If you're uncertain about how to add already into your sentence, then I recommend using this sample to change. So here we have our verb, simple verb, easy, clear, I went to work. Well, if we're gonna add this lovely word, already, we need to add a new verb tense. So let's add have gone. Gone is coming from this word, went. So our original word is go. I go to work. I went to work. I have already gone to work. Ooh. So you're expanding your verb tenses, expanding your sentence, and you're saying this really precisely. So you could say, today I went to work. But if you want to be really clear about something that you've already done, especially using the word already, our key here is the word already. Then we're going to need to use this past or the present perfect tense. Well, let's talk about really quick this construction, because a lot of you have beautiful sentences that you have already written. So I'm going to read some of your sentences and we're going to talk about that construction. Vanessa says, I have already eaten. Suyoshi says, I have already drunk before going home. I have already woken up. Great. I have already eaten my lunch. I have already had breakfast. I've already studied history. Wow, we've got a lot of beautiful verbs for this verb here. It's called the past participle. Don't really stress about the grammar term. The most important thing is choosing the correct verb. So we have a lot of irregulars here. A lot of you have already used those. Eaten, taken, gone. But sometimes this looks like just a past verb. So some of you said, I have already called my sister. Verna says, I have already called. Called? Called is similar here. I called my sister. It looks the same, but it's just not irregular. It's a regular verb. So we can add it in our beautiful present perfect sentence. I have already called my sister. I've already watched a video on YouTube. Wonderful. Alex says, I've already connected to a live lesson. I've already had my lunch. Beautiful sentences. Now, let's talk about something that's not today, but we're going to add another word here. Something that you have done a lot. What is something that you've done a lot? Maybe recently, maybe in your life. I have studied English a lot. I have eaten pizza a lot. Maybe it's your favorite food. I've gone shopping a lot. If you like shopping, personally, I hate shopping. So it's not true for me. But what is something that you have done a lot? We're going to substitute this word here. Let's make a sample sentence. How about let's talk about speaking English. I have spoken, lovely word, spoken English a lot. Lovely, lovely. And if you notice, the placement of this word is not in the middle. I have already gone. It's in the middle of our verb. But in this sentence, it's at the end. So with the word a lot, we can't split. I have a lot spoken. No. It's going to go at the end. So a lot of you have already written beautiful sentences here. Thank you. You're imitating the sentence structure. I've worked out a lot. I've swam a lot. Oh, great. Great. Let's add a lot. I've listened to music a lot. I've done a lot of exercises. I have done a lot of exercises. I have eaten a lot today. Oh, so maybe you're quite hungry, but not hungry anymore because you have eaten a lot today. I see a lot of you are writing the contraction, and this is great. This is a great idea. So we can, how about I'll use read again. We can combine these two words, and we use this all the time, especially in spoken English or in casual writing, to say, I've spoken English a lot today. I've eaten a lot of chocolate today. What is something you have done a lot? I've studied a lot. I've watched a lot of movies. I've eaten a lot of chicken today. Oh, interesting. So maybe for you, you love chicken, so you've eaten a lot of chicken. For me, I would say recently, because it's getting to the end of my pregnancy, my body has grown a lot. So I'm not using have because my subject is not I, my body, or we could even say my baby. My body has grown because my baby has grown, thankfully. So we could say my baby has grown a lot. So here we're using just another way to say have in the present tense, but we need to make sure it goes with our subject. Has grown. So we could say he has grown a lot. It's true. He has grown a lot. My baby has grown a lot. So make sure that your verb agrees with your subject. And now, are you ready for some negative sentences? Whew. I think that negative sentences are not really more complicated than positive sentences. That's the good news. So I want to ask you a question. What is something that you have never done? What's something that you've never done? For me, I think I would say I've never eaten caribou meat. So caribou is a giant deer, kind of like a moose, and it lives in Canada or Alaska, but recently my friend gave me some caribou meat. So I will eat caribou meat, but at the moment, I've never eaten caribou meat. If you have eaten caribou meat, let me know. So here we have our special word. This is kind of the trigger. We know, oh, we need to use the present perfect because we have one of these words. Never, a lot, already. That's pretty typical for the present perfect. So here I have eaten. I have never eaten. I have never eaten. Oh, I've never smoked. I've never eaten grasshoppers. I've never met Vanessa. Oh, I hope someday you can. I hope that would be great. We can have tea together. I've never been to Australia. Oh, Ariella, I hope someday you can go. I've never spoken with a British person. Oh, I hope it will happen someday for you. I've never played tennis. I've never been to the US. I've never drunk 100% alcohol. Oh, maybe that's a good thing for your health. I've never seen snow. Oh, Cesar, I hope someday you can experience it for a short time, a couple days. I've never eaten sushi, but I want to try it someday. Beautiful, full sentence. I've never done it, but I want to try it someday. I've never eaten sushi. I've never left Brazil, but I would like to go to Argentina, but I'd like to go to Italy someday. Wonderful sentence. I've never eaten a wild deer. Oh, I think I haven't even eaten a deer. I haven't eaten a deer, like a local deer either. Well, when I eat caribou, I'll let you know if it tastes good. I've never traveled to the US. I've never learned to swim. These are beautiful sentences. You're using the same sentence structure. Have never eaten caribou meat. Now, I want to let you know we could make a negative sentence in a slightly different way. Does anyone know how we can use not in this sentence? How can we use not? Now remember, in English, we can't have two negative words. Never is a negative word, but we can't have two of them. We can only have one in our sentence. So how can we create a negative sentence using only not? To answer this question, what have you never done? How can we use not? I think maybe I'll write on the side here. Oh, a lot of great comments here. I haven't done something. All right, let's use the word haven't. And also, oh, we've got a great answer. Squala says, I haven't ever. Beautiful. So here we have never, but if we're going to use haven't, we need to use ever. If we're talking about something in your life, what have you never done? I haven't ever. I haven't ever been to California. I'd love to go to California. Well, actually, I've been to the airport, but I don't think that really is California. So I would say, I haven't ever. Here's our word. I haven't ever been to California. We have our important verb tenses. Have, been, and we have that negative part. Not. I haven't ever. Oh, we've got some great sentences using this. So both of these are negative sentences. You can use both of them, no problem. They mean the same thing. It's just two choices. So a lot of you said, I haven't ever been to Vanessa's house. I haven't ever gone outside. Oh, I hope so. I haven't ever gone to Canada. Oh, I haven't ever been to Sweden. I haven't ever been to China. I haven't ever smoked. I haven't ever used an Apple laptop. These are beautiful examples. So you're using our new sentence structure, haven't ever, plus our special verb here, gone to Canada. I haven't ever smoked. I haven't ever eaten crazy food. Or I've never eaten crazy food. We've got two negative choices. So now is your chance to use this while you're speaking. I hope that during the lesson, as I'm giving sample sentences, you can repeat after me and say them out loud. Shadowing is really important for improving your pronunciation muscles and improving your speaking. If you don't have an English speaker in your city who's your friend, or if you don't have someone to speak English with, well, first of all, you can still speak because shadowing is a great technique. It's helped so many people be able to improve their speaking skills and just have a chance to use English out loud. So shadowing means you're repeating directly after me. So are you ready to shadow a sentence with me? Shadow and say it out loud. If you can say it loudly, great. If you say it quietly, it's okay. Oh, I've got marker on my hand. If you say it quietly, no problem. I think this is a good chance to speak out loud and use our sentence structure from today. So let's say a sentence together using the present perfect. Are you ready? Clear your mind, take a deep breath. And if you would like to write this sentence in the chat box, it's also good listening practice to see if you can hear each word, each individual sound, and to see if you can write it correctly. It's like a dictation practice, just one sentence. So I'm going to say the sentence, and I want you to write it, and then we're going to say it together. Let's get started. Let's say a sentence about English. I've already spoken English confidently today, because right now you're doing it. I've already spoken English confidently today. I want you to shadow, repeat directly after me. I'm going to say it slowly. And if you want to write the sentence, go ahead. Make sure that you're also saying it out loud. Let's say it slowly and focus on pronunciation. I've already spoken English confidently today. I've already spoken English confidently today. Yes, you're doing it right now. Thank you for writing these sentences. Excellent. Your dictation skills and listening skills are improving. Hopefully your speaking skills as well. So let's say this quickly together a couple times. I've already spoken English confidently today. I've already spoken English confidently today. When you say it with confidence, your body feels more confident. Your posture is straight. You're smiling. I've already spoken English confidently today. Yes, I'm doing it. Thank you so much for speaking confidently and for opening your mind to this verb tense today. I've already spoken English confidently today. Keep up the good work and continue to speak confidently. I hope that you feel confident about using the present perfect tense in these 3 sample sentences with already and a lot and with never and ever in a negative way. Thank you so much for learning with me, for using English, and I hope that you've already learned something useful today, even if it's the morning for you. So have a beautiful day. If you would like to continue learning with me, good news, you can continue to watch other live lessons. There are plenty of other lessons on the Speak English with Vanessa YouTube channel. Lots of things that you can learn, expressions, idioms, phrasal verbs. Today, an advanced verb tense. And if you'd like to receive my free email lessons and read my free ebook, it's called 5 Steps to Becoming a Confident English Speaker. And in this ebook, thousands of English learners have followed these 5 steps and realized what the next thing is to do to really become confident and to forget your fears. That's the most important thing. Forget your fear and move on so that you can really speak as well as you can. So if you would like to read this, get my free email lessons, you can click the link in the description or on the screen at the end of the video. It's my pleasure to share English with you today. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for being here live or not live. I'm glad you're here. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you again on Thursday, 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Bye, everyone. See you later.